I boot up the game and I see this kind of polluted canal, the dingy buildings in the background, the worn out walls beside us here as well. And I think it says a lot about Half-Life 2 that I look at all this and I still think it's pretty. Now, it's not that I'm saying that this is like, oh my god, lovely dingy water, it's so lovely, look at all this pollution, look at the broken down, like, almost like unlivable areas in the background. I'm not saying that, but it's like the way I still think that like a lot of horror games that have like really crazy areas that are like really dark and horrible and hellish can still be kind of pretty in their own right. And I think it's just because it's done so well. You know what I mean? Like this looks like actually really, really good. And it's not just the reflections. The reflections are great, 100%. But there's something like really like interesting to look at in this game as well when you're looking at all these areas. By the way, my name is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Half-Life 2. I guess we're going up here. Do we crouch here? Yeah, this game is so far has been... Oh, there's a hole there. This game so far has been like... Oh, health? Health? Okay. I meant to do that. I just wanted to show you guys off your game, you know. I didn't want you thinking that I you know... I don't know. So you come up with a reason why I did that. You come up with a reason why I did that.
Good God.
Oh my god, it's an alien again!
Sirens are for you, huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by...
This is the Freeman, the Combine's Reckoning.
The Combine's Reckoning? He can talk?
Look, we're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's
Underground
right around the
Railroad?
corner. They'll get you started on the right foot. Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going.
Vortigaunt? So, the thing is... Oh, what's he doing? Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Be careful now.
This game looks so good, man. Like the aliens look awesome in this game.
Down here, it's bad news for the whole
Civil protection is what they're called. We serve the same mystery. Okay, that's awesome. Resist. So what's so cool about this as well already is that like we are talking to like a freaking alien, and I don't think the aliens could talk in the first game, but they weren't. It was kind of like it was like not all of them, right? And sometimes it was like kind of. Would you say it was kind of like partial sentences? Like I think it was more like, you know, like the final boss was like saying some stuff like "I am" and stuff like this as well. But you never really heard them like talking to you or anything like that. Wait, are we sprinting right now? Oh, sprinting costs power. That's pretty crazy. But it's interesting that like not only that, but like they're really like intelligent. Which again, alien life would be kind of intelligent. Are they the same aliens that used to zap us? By the way, they look kind of similar. So he also mentioned the Underground Railroad. Is that like a, because it says he looked like this poster up here, resist. Yeah, resist. Yeah, it's resist. With this poster here that says like, yeah, resist on it as well. Is that the name of like a resistance group? Is that the name of like the group of refugees maybe? Is that what it is? But he also said this is the Combine's Reckoning. So like they see Gordon as like some sort of like, I wouldn't say like savior, but seeing him as maybe like a key to like a lot of these situations here maybe. It's definitely like people trying to get out of like a very horrible, horrific situation, right? And we've witnessed it firsthand how horrible this is. Is this how we do this? We get through here? No, maybe not. But that's so interesting, man. We get to like talk to aliens now. Which you already saw the aliens were, you know, apparently friendly because we've seen them before be like friendly. We've seen them be like, you know, oh god, working in like service jobs and stuff like that here, and working in like not service jobs, sorry, public health jobs. What do you call it? No, what do you call it? Cleaning services. It's like sanitary. Is that what it's called? I think it is. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a bird. maybe. Oh my god. That's a tutorial and a half, I guess. That is a crazy model, right? Like a very interesting model upgrade, honestly. And now, like, there's like a it's actually like to me a really cool evolution, you know. And also shows that this world isn't like taken care of as much as like you'd think. Because even when he said like, oh, it's safer here, that doesn't mean that it's safe. The fact that you can have like a... Oh, you can just break a box like that? That's cool. Like fold it? The fact that like you can have aliens just here like in these areas is... Oh no, what? Oh no. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Oh, wait. Oh! Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Were you the guy that said over here? Yeah, I still really like the gunplay, but like that was definitely my bad with the way that happened there. We might die here. Yeah, that's like, let's use a silly death there. There's no other way to put it. We went out into the open with gunfire here. Wait.
Hey, over here! Help!
So that was the guy who said over here. We can't shoot through there. But it's kind of crazy that it gives us an indication of where we might be able to go, right? Just like, oh, he got here, so how do you get there, you know? Wait, did I do that? Probably like a crit. Oh, man. We got him, but at what cost? Our health is down so low. Yeah, see, here's where like it's like one of those things where we're still gonna have to use cover. We can't just sway all the time, especially with that this much of a distance, you know. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I still love the. I really like the gunplay. I really do. Oh, he had a turret as well. Yeah. Okay. I think we can. No, we're fine. We're fine. Let's not reload the game. Let's keep going. I feel like this game has been very. Oh. Cool stuff. If we aim for the head, we can get this good. I feel like this game has been very fair with giving us either health. Yeah, you see it right there. Yeah.
This is Station 8. We heard 12 go down and out. Surgical strike units are targeting railway stations. Repeat, civil protection is coming down on underground.
Yeah, civil protection is what they're called.
We're getting refugees from 9 and outlying. Looks like we're...
Station 8, do you copy?
Oh no.
Station 8, are you there? We have confirmed reports of manhacks. Repeat, they're filling the underground with manhacks.
Manhacks? What the hell's that? They're filling the underground with a manhack? What's a manhack? Look at this area here as well. And again, we're seeing like signs of life here, right? Because like the way the couch is set up and the chair, and there was a chair here too. It's like this is people were like, you know, sitting down here. And again, if you're trying to hide out from like, you know, the civil protection, like, you know, underground areas are the best bet, right? For sure. The ladder motion is definitely different. It's definitely different. Because beforehand, you'd be able to just jump on here like that. Like, just without even having to jump. That's nice. Wait, we can use the mounted gun? For what? Oh. That's nice. Oh! And then we get a passage that way as well. That's fun, man. That's like, again, and I feel like the turret is way easier to use now than it was when in the first game, for sure. I was not able to use the turret very well in the first game whatsoever. Or any, like, guns in general, actually, very well. Is that everyone? Oh, no, they're... Oh, did we get out of here? Did we go? Because they're starting to shoot rockets. Was a dead body blocking us? Oh, no, it's a barrel. But I'm guessing we go this way, then? Like, if they gave us, like, a little bit of a walkway here. It's best to get, like, as soon as they start shooting rockets, I'm like, okay, oh, no. it's such a cool design change, right? Like just a tiny little thing to show how they're dead here, right? Just the mouth falling out like that. It's such a great location. Like this whole game just looks so freaking good. You okay?
Here! Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead.
Sure. Are you gonna be okay?
Here in case any others come through.
Okay.
Gotta keep the railway alive.
Do you need a gun or something? Do you have a gun? I'm guessing you have a gun. I'm assuming if she's like, you know, has a task and knows what, you know, that she knows what she's doing 110%. You know what I mean? She's not just gonna be there and not know what's happening. But then again, the guy who was there before, they're shooting from the top here, and he like seemed like he was directing me as well, and he died, you know, so it's... That's an interesting way of doing that. Having him show up above. Oh, more dirty water. Love it. This is going to break when I jump on it, isn't it? Oh, the dirty, dirty water. Where are we? No way. No way. What do we do? That is insane. You guys are insane. I mean... Oh no, these dead bodies in the water. We're all getting sick. This is such a... It's actually like kind of a neat angle for like a shootout. Where do I go from here? Just... Oh, through here? Is there way down below? There we go, okay. It's obviously through here, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. I was wondering how we were going to jump up there, but you can just jump up. That's fine. Okay. Still love the gunplay so much. I feel like I was aiming right at the barrel. Maybe not. Maybe just it got a bit below it. Lovely stuff. Oh. Yeah, man, the gunplay's so fun. I saw it happening. As soon as I saw the barrels, I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be so fun. That's gonna be so fun. Now we're in the other side here as well. Such a fun idea. Oh, buddy, why'd you come down here? He says as he misses all his bullets, so maybe that's why he came down here. What are you shooting? Oh, it's more from this side. Okay. Yeah, it gives you a lot more leeway, but I feel like I shouldn't get used to that. I feel like, you know, just because I'm not taking as much damage as the first game, I think it'd be very silly to get used to. I think we have to get into the motion of swaying and things like that. You know what I mean? Because I feel it'd be very easy for me to be like to get used to the idea that, like, you know, right now, is this where you have to go? You know, right now it's working out, just standing there and shooting it. But I feel like we shouldn't get used to that. No, no, no. Oh, he blitzed off a barrel. That's cool. Did we push the barrel into him? Wait, why are we sliding? It's because it's all... Oh, it's like all... Oh my god, you see the body getting carried up? Wait, I have an idea. If they can lift up a barrel... So one thing I definitely forgot here, guys, was in the first part of this game to give you a tutorial on how to, like, lift barrels. I think I was just, like, very much, like, in a very bad mindset where I was only thinking of, like, Half-Life 1 and how you move things around for a bit. And we did it just once before this, like a, you know, yesterday and, like, whenever I was recording it the last time. So this is my bad. It's one of those things where I'm like, man, these barrels are so heavy. What the hell? But you can literally just pick them up and they're light as a feather. It's definitely my bad in a sense. But yeah, still very fun. Oh, my God. Go on there now. Get down there. No, 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 no. Let them get the barrel. Well, you pick up everything but the barrel? Yeah, we don't like that barrel. Why not? Why not? The barrel doesn't appeal to us. What do you mean that barrel doesn't appeal to you? Is that with your style? Come on. You love this barrel. Pick up this barrel. No, I don't think so. No, it's not going to pick this up again. Watch this. Look, it's coming back down right now. Please. There we go. Okay. Will this blow them all up? No? I was so sure that that would blow you up. Oh, we had to shoot the barrel as it came up. That's what I had time. Because, yeah, it's not like someone biting into a flammable barrel is going to blow it up. They're still going by some logic, you know? Okay, let's try to get out through here. There's so many of them! There's so many of them. Yeah, I think the barrel was supposed to be what we were supposed to do there anyway, but... Yeah. So sick though, man. This is so cool. More dingy, dirty water here. Oh, they're trying. I'm thinking keeping low for now is the best thing to do and then go up above here, I guess? Oh god, they still got us. There's a ladder. Man, this is just like a really fantastic game so far. Like, I'm already just having like such a fantastic time playing this. I'm gonna hug this wall here because I think one of them is up here. We can actually afford to go out more in the open here because there's a health pack right here. We might just have to go, by the way, because because I legitimately... Oh, okay. I'm low, a little bit low on ammunition, and while we could get them with this ammunition, I kind of want to make sure that whatever comes next, we're not out in the open without any ammunition. Let's go this way. This is so... It's so, like, strange to, like... Because it still feels like I'm playing Half-Life, but it's just, like, completely different. It's so great. Like, does that make sense? It's like, this is Half-Life, but it's not, you know? It's definitely Half-Life, but it's not. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some Cindy blocks. Cindy makes those. Wait. Oh, is this like a... Ah, that's like a classic puzzle. I love that. That's classic, man. That's so cool. There's a door up here, though. Could we have gotten up here somehow? Do you think? Who knows? Very open. Oh, no. Should we just run for it? Oh, God, that would have hurt if they let that hurt. Yeah, it's instincts on point. I feel like the helicopter's chasing after us right now. Do I have to get over there instead? Let's go. Oh god, 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 jump up, jump up, jump up. This is so cool, man. I'm having the best time in the world. No! Barrel! Get out of the way! Look at this area as well, like the coal. Oh, look, there's the symbol again there. This music as well. Do you hear all that, man? The energy in here is so... Oh my god, look at that. Burnt corpse as well. So I know there's flammable barrels down here, but do you think that's what happened here? That they like sent, or is it like, again, this could be just something where they send, we know they've been sending flammable barrels down towards us. Do you think they did it towards other people that tried to run away as well? What is that? What is the green? Oh, it's... Yeah, that corpse just being there is such like a bad omen, isn't it? It's such a bad omen. Really, really like horror-themed lighting here, right? Where it's not something that lights up your whole world, but it still feels like rather. Oh, we were supposed to send the barrels down here again. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ah, Jesus Christ. Are you guys that hungry? I'm going to break maybe this as well here. We have no bullets left, so we're kind of like in a bit of a disadvantage here. Well, obviously we don't need bullets against a freaking helicopter, so that's one thing. So what do we do now about this? Should we have... Because there's a reason, unless we even have to go here at all. Oh, here, there's something here. Man, the barrels are like crazy. Like the barrels are like our ultimate barriers in this game. Okay. like legitimately, the barrels like our ultimate barriers. Look at this. I don't know what it is, but the physics of the barrels like stops me from jumping like all the time. What's this way you have to do? Okay, we have to get to the other side of this. Okay. We have no ammunition, though. That's the only thing. We have, like, 2 bullets, which is what we need if we want to destroy these guys. But it's so dark down... Is that another burnt body? Yeah. I think that they were sending flammable barrels on here to actually destroy people down here. That's my view. We have to wait for the flashlight to get powered up again. What? What? What happened there? I might reload. I do not know what happened there. Root canal. What time is it now? 10:14? That was 4 minutes ago. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. There's no problem. We just gotta get through here. Oh, I forgot about this guy again. Again. Okay. I have to figure out what the quick save is. Oh, we can drop down here. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, great. And save our flashlight for when it actually is dark, like here, right? Go back and get the stuff here too. It's crazy that they've like, again, like there's a way to make your character kind of like, in my opinion, like feel, oh god, I didn't even notice his corpse the first time. Oh my god, can I just get this here? It's crazy because maybe you could say it's like realistic physics 110%. Barrels and humans in this game. The heaviest thing in the world. You cannot move them. Yeah, really eerie location. I might save the game just now anyway. Here. Because for some reason the barrels... Do you think it was like a friction thing that the barrels did that? Why? Like, what? I don't get what's happening there. Is it because... Is it a friction... Did I save over my... Oh my god, Calvin. Okay, so... I want to proclaim that I am a bit silly. 100%. You could. I forgot you can move things like physically in this game way more than you could in Half-Life 1. It's something that slipped my mind in between yesterday and today. It's like Portal rules. You can pick up barrels. So me being like, oh, the barrels are so heavy. What the hell? It's literally like you can pick them up. So me being like, I can't push these barrels out of the way. You literally can pick up the barrels. I'm gonna save here. Because now we can do this. Look at this. Everything changes. It's very, very, like, I'd say silly, right? It's something I just forgot. I think I was just so used to the Half-Life 1 mechanics that, like, I mean, we could grab things in Half-Life 1, but we couldn't, like, do it as much as, like, so these are, like, health packs, which is really cool. You couldn't do it nearly as much as you could in, like, in that way. Like, you could grab a, that's really eerie, right? The barrel rolling over. You couldn't do it as much as you do in this game by a mile, right? This is totally different. What? What happened? What happened? Why can't I can't pick up the flame barrel? Please. Well, I think it's because it's causing friction, right? Or we have to be careful. That's it. Picked it up. Right, that got them? That got enough of them? Only got a few of them, though. Okay, take some more barrels. This is just me being silly, 100%. My bad. Is there a reason to break open this thing, or is it just for fun, Z's? But yeah, 100% a failure on my part for sure. I think it's just because, yeah, I was so in like still like a lot of like Half-Life mechanics modes that I didn't even think about it at the time, you know? No. Oh God. Was that enough? Did that get... It got us as well, but... I think I did the right way, other than the fact they probably have to send more barrels down to like preoccupy their space. Yeah, but 100% mistake on my part. Oh God, we're outside again. That is... Oh God! I was gonna say that's worrying. And right away... I think we're just gonna have to run for it. Where do you think left? Yeah. It's such an interesting... There's the resist sign again. Clearly, obviously, a rebellion going on, right? For sure. But how successful it is, they seem to think that it's, that Gordon holds the key to this as well, right? So cool, man. Even exploring in these areas has a, like, you know, feeling of exploration that I really like about, Half-Life 1 is... Oh! I was like, what are you doing out of here? Yeah, it's nice. Is this a blow this up situation? Or am I going to regret this? In Half-Life 1, that would have killed us. The range of the explosives in Half-Life 1 is very crazy. Maybe we use the barrel over here. What do you think, Mr. Barrel?
Where are we going?
You'll see.
Okay, 1 second there. Let's put me down here.
No problem, Mr. Barrel.
Okay, what are you going back for? You're like out of range of an explosion, maybe. Oh no. It didn't even work. You killed me for nothing.
Yeah, it's my bad.
Death for no reason.
Get in here, hurry.
Oh.
Civil protection is onto us. We're tearing up the railroad, covering our tracks. Looks like you're gonna be the last one through. Be glad you're not the guy they're looking for. Poor bastard doesn't stand a chance. Sounds like they're calling in every CP unit.
Wait, I think we are the guy that they're looking for, right? Does he probably just doesn't know?
Up ahead with manhacks. You better get going before they sweep through here. Oh shit! Too late.
Back away! Back away! That's a manhack. man.
Close call. Thanks for your help.
It's no problem.
Look, it isn't safe here. I'll give you some supplies to keep you going, and you really gotta go.
Sure, no problem. What's really sick about the whole thing of like the whole underground kind of like railway thing is definitely feels like there is like a community here that is sick of what's happening here, but also like you instantly care about them, not just because like obviously instantly it's like their cause is what's important. Like obviously I care about their cause like almost instantly. It's like there's no doubt about it. I'm gonna fight for these guys 110%. That's the baseline. But then also like when you're talking to all of them, they're all like, you can tell that they want to help because they're suffering. You can tell that like they're helping each other out all the time. They're trying to get the best ways for everyone to escape, to run. They don't want anyone to be harmed. Like everyone who's involved in this kind of like resistance that they have here very clearly like understands the weight of what's happening and in no way is ever like turning their back on someone. It makes them not only just like on the baseline, you want to help them because of their cause, 100%. But then there's also like, man, these guys are like super likable, and they're super like, you want to like, on a personal level as well, right? You wanted to care for them as well because they're so nice to us so far. Now, even that they're like good luck out there, you can tell that they care. You can tell that they care so much about this to the point that they like understand the plight of everyone. He didn't know I was someone important. He said, just, get through here, It's really, really cool. These things are frantic, right? Oh, I was like, do you have to break this down? Let's make sure we have our gun out just in case. I knew the barrel, I was gonna say, the barrel was to my side, but I very stupidly thought, oh, maybe like it didn't blow up. Maybe it wasn't blowing up. Very stupidly. Love these underground areas, man. 23 health in the first game means like you're hanging on by a thread. 23 health in this game feels like I could survive for the next 3 hours. You know what I mean? So far. Again, as I said, we can't rely on the fact that like right now things are a little bit easier. That is not the way to go about anything in a game, right? Because I feel like we'll be sorely disappointed. What's down here? Look at the blood here? The blood splatter? Oh, is this where we just came from? Wait. Am I all out of sorts or something? Did I go down a different way? Oh, no, because I came in here and I got the... Okay, sorry, guys, my bad. My brain goes to crazy places. Yeah, it's easily much easier than what we thought. Right? Easily much more simplistic than what we thought. Just picking up the barrels. So sick with the music cue hit there as well. We have a machine gun. So sick. Oh my god, it's so sick. This is, I love like they were already getting their second weapon, right? Look at this water wheel thing here. What is the purpose of this in real life? Is that just to filter out like trash or something? There's a ladder here, so can we go under here? Yeah, the music is intense. Or is there somewhere else we have to jump onto? Maybe the pipes over here? Let's check down below again. I'm crouching underwater. Oh. I went back and there's a whole other area over here? Or is this the way to go? I mean, like, it's another area. Even if it's just us getting health, I'll take it. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. Wait. Those are like the creatures from the first game. You know the ones that like, they were like face hugged already? Oh, we've grenades as well. That is horrifying. Make sure not to use that as well. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I think they want us to use a grenade there to try it out. Maybe we couldn't move on until we found this. Or maybe we have to blow up the... Ah, there it is, yeah. Again, it's one of those things where it is just super obvious once you get it, right? For sure. But now we have death coming our way because I can't see anything. Yeah. I should have realized that there. That's my bad. We're gonna die, yeah. But I just saved. So it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's down here again. Wait, what? Oh, did we get crushed between these steel grates and the wall? Maybe, possibly. So that's why they're there as well. They're also like an obstacle. Okay. The intercom over the backdrop of this whole game, by the way, constantly hearing like that, like the kind of intercom in the background does make it feel more dystopian too. The fact that there has to be like announcements consistently, you know? Oh my god, the spinal love it. Wait, how do we get our handgun back? Do we have ammunition for our handgun? Is that what they're maybe we don't have ammunition for our handgun. That's weird. How do I switch between my handgun? Because before it was just like the wheel, right? Now it feels a little bit different. Now I can't even switch to my yeah, we're gonna die here. I went too out in the open. This is again just very silly of me. A little bit of a glitch here as well. Like this. Okay, perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Where are we? Oh, hello. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Okay, that's easy to use, no problem. Got that as well. I think like that's one of the things like this game is intuitive, right? It's not gonna, you know, destroy you for no reason, you know what I mean? For sure. It's not gonna do that. Let's go for this, and then we'll try and shoot up top to these guys again. Do we have to break apart these things too? Oh, this way. We probably have to avoid the steam as well, I guess, too. Yeah, man, I'm having a great time with this game just because, like, everything flows so well, right? And it still has that feeling that I loved about, the first game, which is like, oh god. Not God. I don't love God about the first game. Where it does feel like there is, like, a bit of danger around every single corner. You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of, like, a very nice, cool aspect of this game, to be honest. And I'm glad it's something that we didn't lose. I tried to avoid that as best I could. I tried. I think we can reload that for sure. Yeah, it's like I'm glad they didn't like lose the idea of like something around every corner being like super dangerous, you know? Because it still allows you to have like a little bit of like a weariness about like turning a corner, what's coming up next, what is this? And they still have like some of the horror elements as well. Like we saw that creature down below as well, that resembled kind of like the doctors from the first game, right? That I believe got face hugged. Lovely. Okay. Man, there's so many like interesting like not even platforming sections, but interesting ways to explore this world, right? Like it very much does feel like they're coming up with all like enclosed spaces, like spaces where you can run from, places where you can hide from like the helicopter. Like everything really does feel like it is like really well thought out in my opinion. Is this a crouch jump? No, it's just trying to hop up here, I guess. No? Oh, here. Okay. Gotta be careful with losing our light as well. Okay, we got to the other side. Yeah, I really like... Oh god, look at this. Ah! Okay, no, we survived that. That's fine. But it's interesting they're going all out to like, this music as well, to stop Gordon, right? They are going all out. So obviously they see something in Gordon as well. Or maybe they're just trying to keep control. Maybe the idea of like every single, like they need to keep control in every single situation. So if one person goes outside the lines, it sends a bad message to everyone else, right? Crouching probably helped me a little bit there, actually. Yeah, this music's so intense. It's so cool. The drums as well. Yeah, these narrow spaces are great. They're just freaking great. Like, look at this, like the way they enclose you in these areas. And they did that earlier with the monster too. They did that with the creatures that are like hanging from the ceiling. It's just a really smart way of like utilizing space, which I think is something that I always like loved about video games. I always talk about how I come from the world of Resident Evil. And one of my favorite things about Resident Evil is how they used enclosed spaces, especially early on. Using enclosed spaces to make the area itself, like, because again, you could, like, those guys there, I think, are both harder if they're in the open area, but they're not as, like, scary, because, like, they're not being able to, like, because all their bullets are concentrated in a small area, I suppose. It was the same with that creature under the area that we got trapped in, remember, the one that was crawling towards us? That creature is scarier because we only had one way to go, and that was back up or kill, you know? Like, you can say these areas are used to our advantage as well, I would say so. Like, in terms of, like, having a narrow way to, like, you know, court them into one area. But I think it's also, like, used to, like, a disadvantage, too, because, like, if in the open area, we can also, like, move around more, you know? So it's, like, it's kind of a trade-off. Oh. Jesus Christ, look at this area. Is this good? Oh, I mean, I'll take it. And also using those barrels to our advantage in the first game, like if I saw room full of barrels, I'm like, I genuinely think the game is trying to kill me in that moment. You know what I mean? One more here as well. So they, again, we can't discount the absolute seriousness of what they're doing here, by the way. What they say, the Combine? They're sending these things down here to fight civilians. You know what I mean? To fight a bunch of resistance people. They rip people apart. That guy only had a pipe. If we weren't shooting as well, he might not have survived. Like, they have no problem doing this, like, brutal stuff to these people. Are we using this to jump on the pipe? If so, that's really cool. But I have to figure out the best way to do it. Wait. Oh, down. Me. Am I going up on the pipe? Interesting. There's like a vent here. So I'm guessing maybe if we can... Why are we're so buoyant in this water? Maybe we can find a way to like raise the water somehow? I'm gonna Tony Hawk this stuff. There we go. But there's a gate here. They're like, yeah, no Tony Hawk for you. We could probably... Wait a second. Can we use the barrels to climb up here? We can stack them maybe. They literally give that in a tutorial, but like these barrels are like not all facing up. That's the only problem. I don't think we're gonna get them that high. You think that we can stack these? Not. Oh, maybe. No. If you could turn them around, I think for sure we could stack them. Maybe. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. This was literally in the tutorial. And I'm gonna move this one here like this. Stay there. No, you can stay there. Thank you so much. Stay there. I don't think this is gonna work, but it's all we got. It's all we got. Because then we have to hop over the railing as well. And man, if we can actually do this though and pull this off, that'd be really fun. You know what I mean? So I think you have to do the same thing we did here. So from the side, okay. Maybe that's not the solution. Because I think if you could stack them to be on the top, I think we just have to jump up on the pipe here. But then how do we get up there? Oh no, maybe we stack them over here? Is there any way to turn them around? Yeah, you can't just jump on the pipe, so maybe you have to jump on the pipe. I was just trying to stack the barrels. Trying to utilize the tutorial, you know, for sure. And then we move over here. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Oh, crouch down, okay. I think that what they're doing, in my opinion, better than the first game, which is kind of crazy because I actually felt the game like was really good at this. But the atmosphere, I think, is a 10 out of 10 in this game. And the fact that there's like so many scenes where like there's not even like any violence whatsoever, and then like, you know, it makes the scenes where there is like a lot of gun shootouts even more terrifying, I feel like. Whereas I think in Half-Life 1, like while it was fun, you know, doing those shootouts, there was very few moments where we literally got to just like breathe a little bit, you know what I mean? It seemed like there was always something coming towards us. I think that was like one of my main critiques towards the end, which is like that it felt very like, I don't know, like, it felt like they throw a lot at you, right? I didn't think they will throw a lot at us in this game, too, but I do like that we're getting, like, a lot of, like... You can jump up there. Are we... What's happening with... We're very buoyant in this water, just this water. And no other water. Okay, there's this here. Oh! It's there, bright red. I just didn't see it. That's my bad. Yeah. It's bright red and it's right there. Do you have to drop down from above, would you say? So... Here? Maybe not here. Yeah, maybe not there. Maybe... Jump from over here? Or how is there a way to get to that pipe from... I guess if we go up top, all the way up top again. Let's see if that works. like from here down to here. And then drop down if we can to here. Trying to like edge closer to the edge here. Where we can still, there we go. Oh, no. Okay. And I'm guessing this is gonna it does raise the water. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense to me. Oh, that's kind of scary though, isn't it? The rising water. So how far does the water rise up? We know the water's probably risen up in the other area now as well, though. So, right. So let's see what we can do with that. Can I open up this gate? As a show? Oh, no, we don't need to, because like we could just. Oh god, here they are. They're like cutting me up as well, by the way. Can you imagine the stuff that they would do to like just a civilian without a suit? Terrifying. No, you can go. You can go in. There we go. I got the auction as well. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Should we go around and break this stuff? We need to let our ox power come back. I know we have to go up here, but I want to see what happens if we do this. Go up again? Yeah, it's probably just like all these like weird balls down here. Like, what is this gonna give us? Let's go back up again. Like, we might as well try, right? We might as well try it. Oh, is that how we get out of here? Oh, it might be how we get out of here. Me wondering what we have to do. Well, how do you get out of here? Is there anything down here? No, I don't know. I think it's literally just to give us ways to get up. Maybe on the other side. Yeah, and then we can maybe like somehow platform ourselves onto this. And then it's a big jump, apparently. It's a big jump. You can do. I believe in you. I believe in you, Gordon. There we go. Okay, perfect. Just a cool little puzzle sequence. Let's take out our gun just in case. Man, again, these and then when you get to see like a little bit of light, like, you know what I mean, as well as such a contrast from where we've been so far. And it's just like a little bit of light seeping through the top as well. Ladder. Do we hop over? No. me about to do like a big speedrun skip. Oh god, the light flickering. They really do like. I think the Half-Life creators understand. Oh god, horror just as much as they understand shooters, right? I think so. I genuinely think they do. And I think it's not just like a horror game of like, oh, this is just a straight up horror game. I think it's also like the fact that like there's so many elements of like this game and the first game have different elements of horror, where it'd be like, oh, trapped in like a big scientific facility with all these different aliens, terrifying. Here the horror is also like these enclosed darker spaces. The fact that you're being chased down by these creatures, the idea of these robots that are chasing you have been ripping people apart already. It actually does have like a really great horror elements that they do in this game. I feel like, anyway. More cutting. Is that... Are you trapped? That's so cool. It got trapped under the freaking thing there. Very cool. We're actually, like, yeah, as I said, we're not losing health as much, but again, we're not going to gloat or feel good yet. Because, again, this is... Oh, the ladder broke. This is Half-Life. So, however good you're doing now, you don't know what they're going to throw at you later. You know? You have no idea what they're going to throw at you later. It could legitimately be, like, the easiest thing in the world. Or something incredibly difficult. Music is very cool. Again, there's like a dread in the music. Oh, there we go. Look at these guys. There's like a dread in like the energy around this place. While also having like a I don't know what you could say, like having kind of like a... There's still like a dystopian feeling to like that. I know I just did that. It's the kind of the music that they're playing here too. What was this way, by the way? I know there was another location here. Again, even if it's only something small, like a bit of, ammunition, like... Oh, no, it's only a steel grate. I can see it now. Sorry, guys. And just like before, right? Like the way that the guy in the suit said, right man, wrong time. It really feels like we're making a difference here a little bit by taking out these, this police force. And again, were you gonna fall? And again, it's like one of those things where like, it's gonna start off as a thing where it's like, oh, you just gotta capture one guy. And some people are taking the idea of Gordon seriously, right? And they're definitely taking it more seriously, like, right away. But I do think there's an element too where like, of course they're gonna underestimate one person again as well. And that's why it's gonna ramp up as time goes on as well. For sure. It's very interesting the way they're sending all these people after us. Again, man, the contrast of going from like the dark tunnels to seeing the outside. So cool. And it's instant as well. You're like, it's almost like you're coming up from the water for air a bit. And again, it's intentionally so. This is fun to go through. The narrow hallways, the dark walkways. It's making you feel like you have to walk through these dark areas even to survive. And then you go to these like really like vibrant, you know, this vibrant location outside and like instantly it's like, oh my God. You know, it feels like you're breathing again for even a second. But then of course, there's still dangers outside too. Okay, what awaits us now in our new outdoor adventure? Okay. This is, oh my God, like just like in the first game, we had radioactive like water as well. We have this here too, so do we walk along the pipes maybe? Oh, nice. Man, look at this. So we can assume if we see that these guys are either ripped apart or burnt in their head, that the absolutely horrific police force or those things they sent down as well are destroying people. Oh my God.
Hey, you're Freeman, aren't you?
Oh my God, he knows us.
We got word you were coming. You got here at a bad time.
Yeah?
Black Mesa East to Station 6. Do you read? Dr. Freeman is on his way downriver. Lend him the airboat and give him all the help you can. Repeat.
Airboat?
Gordon Freeman has returned. It is critical he reaches Black Mesa East.
Man, the talk was like we're Jesus.
We've got some ammo in those crates over there.
Like
Help
we're
yourself to supplies and keep moving.
Like we're like again, it's like we're Mr. Incredible something. He's back. He's back. Oh, you can like continually get ammo. That's really cool. Man, that's so interesting. Like, yeah, they're talking about us like we are like a savior or something. You know what I mean? He's here. Give him everything he needs. So aliens, by the way, as we can see, it's very clear that they're not just like pets. They're not just like smart aliens that are like adopted this way of living. They're also like very much still creatures that can kill you. Very much so.
They're
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. And everyone here is so... Oh, no. With this... No way. Are they sending... No way. Are they sending, like, little Lamars to fight us? They're using them as weapons. That is lethal. Oh my god, they're using the Lamars as weapons. Or see, maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe they just climbed out for funsies. Man, you know what's crazy? These guys don't do like 65 damage on a hit anymore. Again, it's one of those things you don't know how good you have it now until like you really do have it that good, right? This freaking music, man, the tension here. No way. There was no way to save him though, I don't think. Even if we shot him through there, it would have killed him. No, that is clear. That is very clear. They're using Lamars as weapons. That is absolute, and again, not surprising that, you know, a government agency would like misuse aliens as some sort of weapons. It's almost like, you know, we've seen it throughout time, like and multiple armies have done it where they send like illnesses over to the other side or whatever. But yeah, guys, I think I might end the episode here and then come back with the next part of Half-Life. Or should we get on the other side of this and then we'll see? Yeah, because I don't want to like break the tension a little bit. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! He threw the barrel at us. Yeah, they're being very apparent that these guys are just hugged aliens now, or hugged people, right? Face hugged people. They're not even making two, because it wasn't clear in the first game just to look at them. I think people had to kind of explain it to me, but it definitely is clear. It's clear as day that what they're doing here is like a hugged alien. Okay, that's a good place to end it, right? Because I was thinking, oh no, the reason I didn't want to go any further, I paused there for a second because I felt like they were building up attention to something, and there it felt like a good way to, like, you know, be like, oh, that's terrifying, you know? Yeah, so I think what really I love about the story so far, obviously, is that it's very like Half-Life 1, where like you're not getting like, we got the cinematic stuff at the start, but we're not getting like, you know, big chunks of story all the time. But what we are getting, again, is that kind of like environmental storytelling that we really like, and the use of the spaces that is really, really fantastic, and just like small piece of dialogue in between everything. It's very clear that like some people know about Gordon, some people don't. It's also very clear that both sides see Gordon as some sort of like key in some ways. Now, for the side that is the Black Mesa or whatever, I wonder if there's a possibility that they either think that Gordon is like a key to something and he's like really, really valuable in some way, or it could be a thing where, like, again, keeping people in line. But what I see here is that people talk about Gordon as if he is like a savior. They talk about him as like, oh, he's returned. Gordon has returned. He's back. And I wonder if like that's a big reason as well why they want to suppress him, right? In terms of any rebellion whatsoever, doesn't matter what it is, taking out the charismatic lead or taking out the person that people look to is usually a very strong way of trying to like deflate the rebellion, right? Any resistance of any kind. And this is the thing throughout history. We've seen it, like, you know, as I talked about before in the Irish Rebellion, we've seen that before. So like taking out Gordon, like it does, if the people on our side are using me as some sort of hope or whatever, like, oh, he's back, it's Gordon, he's going to save the day or whatever, you know, if they are seeing it as that, then like, it very much to me screams the idea then that you would want to suppress him in that way, right? Just on the base level of like, he is someone who is like giving people hope. You know what I mean? And what I love about like the whole idea here, and you could say like, well, it's they're doing it because you're Gordon Freeman, right? That's the reason why they're helping you and all this stuff too. I don't personally think it's just because we're Gordon Freeman, because again, there's people outposted everywhere to help refugees. There's a guy who didn't even know we were Gordon Freeman and he kind of helped us as well. I think that they've done a really good job of like selling the resistance not only as something that like, yeah, we want to like, fight here for this cause because of course they're being oppressed like crazy, 110%. But also at the same time too, I do think there is a element where I want to fight for them even more because every one of them like cares. Everyone we've encountered has either sacrificed themselves in some way, fought for us in some way, or they've been stationed in a place where they're like, hey, I'm waiting here for some refugees to come by. Like they clearly like have like a care for this and passion for the mission that they have and the cause that they have here as well. And that makes them even more likable, right? And it's, again, as I said, I would help them even if they were arseholes, right? Even arseholes don't deserve to suffer. You know what I mean? So even arseholes don't deserve to suffer, because that's one of the things I always like think is so crazy whenever you talk about like things that are happening where people are being oppressed or destroyed or killed or whatever. People go, well, actually they would hate you, and it's like, yeah, they would hate me, but that doesn't change the fact that I still don't want them to suffer. You know, even if they were bad people and they're rude to me, I don't want them to suffer. You know, so I want them to be good, but it's almost like a cherry on top that they are like really really good people as well. Yeah, it's really cool the way they've done that with like the parts of the story. Not only like seeing Gordon as like almost like this mythical being, but also then having all these lovely people with us, and then also like the effort that they're going through to like honestly like take us out and take like everyone out. It really is like very apparent that they want to suppress this as soon as possible. In terms of like the actual like environmental stuff, like I love the locations in this episode. I love the narrow hallways. I love how like dark and terrifying some of the areas where they actually have a really good way of like utilizing space in this game, even more than the first game, I think, because I think in the first game like it was like, you know, wasn't as like, I think it was meticulous, but I don't think it was as dedicated in terms of like using the space in like in such a perfect way. As I said, there's a trade-off in this game that is like, to me, very intentional. You fight these guys in the open, you have more space, but there's less space to like, you have to fight them all in the open. You fight these guys in a narrow laneway. Yes, you have more of a chance of like shooting them and having better aim at these guys, but then also you are also in a narrow walkway where all the bullets are completely directed at you at one time, right? But I do love the way that they use that for horror elements as well. Like when we're playing this game and like I see a creature like coming towards me down a narrow hallway, like through that crawl space. Remember that? Like they utilize that like narrow, dark spaces now to give you this anxiety. When I crawl down under a space under the water or something, I'm like, oh, what's going to be down here, you know? They're really, really doing that well. And then also, like, you know, the way that they built up those little machines that are like flying through the area as well, trying to kill us. Because it's not only just like how well they're utilizing the space as well. Like they kind of like spread out and they try to like, you know, get you from all sides. It's also when they're in a narrow way too, they're like almost like don't know what to do, but they are like, you know, concentrating their aim on you and you have to like find a way to kind of shoot them there too. But I adore as well, I don't adore it and like, oh, I love that's a thing. I mean, I adore in terms of a story thing where they actually have these things being attacking civilians. It drives home how, like, because we already know how horrible the situation is in this world. We've seen people getting brutalized. We've seen people getting killed. We've seen all this stuff. We've seen burnt bodies and people destroying their heads blown off. We've seen this happen. We just saw people die just there right in front of us. But also the fact that, like, they're telling us that, yeah, they're also sending down these little robots to rip apart these civilians. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal what they're doing here. And it makes it, like, very, like, you know, frustrating as well. To even think about that in general, honestly. They're also clearly using aliens as a form of warfare, which again doesn't surprise me at all. It's one of the things like last game when the military came in and tried to like, you know, clean things up. It didn't surprise me at all. It didn't, right? Because like that's, and again, maybe you could say, well, Calvin, you're coming from the world of Resident Evil, right? So like in Resident Evil, like, you know, you don't trust the government, you don't trust military, you can barely even trust like your closest comrades, who are in military uniform. So it wasn't that surprising to me in that sense. But I think anyone like who's playing this game, like, you know, would not trust like a military force coming into like a facility. And again, I think it's fair to say that that's coming from the perspective of someone who has played games then for years after that, watched movies after that. You know, you have a different headspace for that. But at the time, it was probably like a thing where like, you know, I think personally, like in a lot of video games, military were seen as kind of like, you know, the heroes and everything. You know, they're kind of like the heroes in anything. And in a lot of movies too, the military, the government was seen as like, kind of like very bad, like, and they were like, not to be trusted. But there was always like, like, I'm doing my part for the military, man. We're just victims in this, and like, and so like there was like a thing where like I don't think at the time it was as apparent where like in media where you have like, oh, the military's being sent in. It's more of a worry. Now you can say, well, Calvin, there were zombie movies before where like people were doing nukes. There was like, military men in zombie movies. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I don't think it was like as like, I still think there was more movies back then where the military was seen as like heroes, and games where the military was seen as heroes, I guess. Even though obviously Resident Evil already had like the stuff with Resident Evil 2 at that point as well. I think so, right? I think they came around at the same time. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's not surprising to me that they're using these aliens as like as a form of warfare, but it doesn't make it any freaking like easier to think about. How disgusting is it using these aliens as like as a form of like trying to kill us? I think it's disgusting, right? It's very disgusting. And it just goes to show that like these people in this world, like and I don't even think like could you say government? I don't even know if you could say government, because like this world is so dystopian. It's being ruled clearly by the people of Black Mesa, right? So it's not even like government at this stage. It's more just like their own self-governing military. So it doesn't surprise me in that sense either, because that tower said everything in the first episode. They are trying to send a message that we are above you, we are watching you, we control you. So this idea that they can't control Gordon and his resistance is probably like a pimple that they just can't seem to pop. And they need to pop it. They need ultimate control in this world. Even like when they talk about the reproduction stuff earlier in the first episode too, you know clearly they want control of this whole world, because they're like, oh, like, we want to control how you reproduce. They want to control everything. And Gordon like going about here doing all this stuff here and all these people resisting this stuff goes against what they want entirely, right? But yeah, I think the environments are really good. I love the gameplay. I love like the difference, whether it be shooting, just doing like classic shoot areas, but then like using the spaces around here to platform is really fun too. There's like a little bit of a puzzle there, but it wasn't really much of a puzzle. It was just I couldn't find the valve for the water. There's like all this stuff here that makes it really fun to explore, fun to shoot. All this stuff is really, really interesting. And it also makes me really intrigued to see where the story could go in the future and what characters we might meet as we're going forward as well. If you guys want to see these videos early, you can see them on Patreon or YouTube members for €1 or whatever it is in your currency. If you want these videos, if you want to see these videos early, you can see them for €1, the lowest tier of my YouTube members, and on Patreon as well. And you get these videos early. I'd say there's only 2 Half-Life videos that wouldn't be early every single month. And that's the Tuesday video whenever Rome Reacts comes out, because there's like a bit of a scheduling problem there sometimes. But it's only 2 out of like usually the 12 videos that are in the slot. If you want your name in the credits that are going by right now, the text credits, that's €10 or whatever it is in your currency. And if you want your name read out at the end of every single video, that is €15 or whatever it is in your currency. And I will call out those names right now. First being the patrons at the highest tier of my Patreon. That is Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Yuld, Anusa, Yassassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Kasperian, Jared Beanham, Neo Showerite, Leah200, Malcolm Hyundai, and at the highest tier of my YouTube, RoyalGamer7, Blasco, and Lucinagi. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.